What's up, metalheads? We're going to check out Love Bites, Hammer of the Wrath. Hammer of the Wrath, right after this. Welcome to Eric's React and Review. Music, comic books, movie trailers, toys, and more. Please hit subscribe. Take two. Hammer of the Wrath. Hammer of the Wrath. Hammer of the Wrath. Hey, what's up, everyone? We're back with another Love Bites reaction. I haven't seen this one yet. I know this one came out before the one I did last night. I did Nameless Warrior, and it's coming from the Knockin at Heaven's Gate. It's going to be out on August, I believe August 23rd. I got it on pre-order. It's a Blu-ray and DVD. It's got 18, looks like it's got 18 tracks. It's got some behind the scenes. That's going to be cool to see. Opening video, the 5 coffins. That's going to be interesting. Oh, actually, it's Blu-ray with over 18, I guess, songs on it. And then there's a 2 CD, so CD 1 and then CD 2. Oh, so it's basically, it's a live show on CD, and it's also on the DVD Blu-ray. I get it now. Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of bands do that. A lot of bands have been doing that lately, which is kind of cool. They'll release like the live footage and then the CD. So when you're out and about, you want to hear a live album, that's cool. If you want to watch a live album, that's even cooler. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this. So I want to, I guess yesterday the video, people were telling me that the guitars are supposed to be left and right. I think Midori's on the left and Miyaku's on the right. And I wasn't recording in stereo. So I'm using StreamYard, and I did check my audio, and it does give me the chance to record in stereo. So I'm going to hope that this is in stereo. So I guess you'll let me know in the comments if you notice a difference. And I'm just to be on the safe side, if there is a difference. I don't know if there's a difference yet until I start playing the song. But I was also going to play Nameless Warrior from the guitar solo part. We're going to play that one more time. We'll do that after we get done watching Hammer of the Wrath. Or the Hammer of Wrath. And that's from the first album. I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I just finally got to listen to it fully today, and I love it. It's a really good album. This is their first album from 2017, Awakening from Abyss. Pretty cool cover there. The only thing I don't like about the cover, look, see, I mean, I love the artwork. It's great, but I think they made that spear, whatever she's holding, a little bit too perfectly straight and thin. Because every time I look at my CD, I think that the case is cracked. And I'm thinking, like, oh, shit, the case is cracked. Now I look at it closer. Oh, it's the artwork. They should have made it just a little bit thicker. Like, maybe a little bit thicker, and it would have, I don't know, maybe it's my eyes are just kooky. Anyway, so, yeah, but I want to also emphasize a little bit. I kind of feel bad. I was watching my reaction video back, and I didn't give enough credit to the drummer, Haruna is her name, I believe. And, I mean, she's just a powerhouse on those freaking drums, man. And I think we're going to find, I haven't even heard, oh yeah, so when I listened to the CD today, I skipped over the Hammer of Wrath because I want to hear it for the first time here too. Like, so I haven't seen the video and I want to hear the song for the first time. I heard all the other songs. I'll tell you what songs I like the best when we get done. But yeah, Haruna on drums, and then Fami on bass. I mean, her bass, along with those drums, they're just like that, and then she's doing this, and I mean, yeah, I didn't give him enough props last night, and I apologize for that. I'm definitely going to pay a little bit more attention on this one. But I'm hoping to hear the guitars kind of left and right. If not, then I don't know what else to do. Like I said, but I know some people are really, really picky about the audio. It's got to be perfect. I uploaded in like 1080p. I probably should have uploaded I did have the choice to upload in 2K, the video, but I don't know. I don't know how much space I got on my laptop. So let's get into this. This is Love Bites, the Hammer of Wrath, taken from Knockin at Heaven's Gate, the 2023 live in Tokyo. Okay, here we go. Real quick, I'm not really noticing anything stereo wise, but I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, you guys will let me know in the comments. that. I like that rhythm. Damn. Woo! That's my girl right there, man. Damn. She got her like high heels on and shit. She's all like doing the Steve Harris. That's badass. Damn. Yeah. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah, that was badass. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, the guitar work is just crazy. You know, I was trying to keep up with them on guitar earlier. I was doing some, I posted a YouTube short. It's like 22 seconds long. I'm just improvising in D minor because that song earlier from yesterday, the name was, no, it wasn't. It was a song off this album. I had the CD on and I was compelled to jam along with them. And yeah, hard to keep up with, you know. I mean, I'm not like as good as them. I've been playing a long time. I know, like, you know, music theory and things like that, but I know exactly where they're playing. But I was just kind of improvising my own. But it was funny because I was jamming, and then I didn't even hear whether it was Midori or whoever it was that hit the a harmonic dive with the tremolo bar, and I hit it exact same time she did, not even knowing that she was going to do that at the end. And I just did it, and it was almost the same tone too. I was like, "Whoa, great minds think alike," you know. Because I was just improvising, and you know, she probably got her solo mapped out and everything else. But yeah, that was fun. But I might do that more often. I think that'll help me keep my chops up and, you know, jam along with those ladies because they're hard to keep up with, as expected, right? Love Bites. It's a good album. The first album we'll talk about in a second. What'd you think of this video? I want to truly give props to Fami. I mean, that little bass run she does in the little break, and then just her keeping up with the drums like that, and just, I mean, she's just the bass is just constantly busy. you know, it's just all over the whole song. And, you know, and guitar. Did you guys notice where the guitars were in stereo? And I really couldn't tell. I kind of don't think they were. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the way I download the video or something and upload it. Maybe it doesn't get the right channels or something. Or maybe I got to do something equipment-wise on my end, you know, as far as... But it says, you know, like, as long as I put the noise-canceling settings off, and then I could use it in stereo. I could record this in stereo, so I don't know. We'll see! But either way, you know, hey, we're just having fun, okay? Doesn't have to be super, super perfect. I've seen some reaction videos where the freaking screen's all bouncing around, or the guy's just talking like this. Oh, yeah, that was really great. And yeah, we're going to check out the next song here. Yeah. It's like Mike's all freaking low and shit. Here I'm all talking to other people. No, we all love what we love, man. We all love what we do, and I love everyone else that does it as well. All right. But look at, so this is Love Bites. Well, yeah, that's with the old bass player, I would imagine. What was her name again? Miho or something like that? That had a new picture. So this is like kind of an updated, newer picture. If you notice, like, Midori's like more tan than she used to be. Like, if you look back here, like Midori's light skin, and then she's like super tan. I like her though because she looks fierce, like, you know. I like the way she plays, like when she looks at the crowd and shit. She just looks like a fierce player, like she's just on fire and shit. But Miyako, man, she's badass. Let's do that. Let's check out the guitar solos in Nameless Warrior, and you know, maybe you can tell me if they're in stereo or not. But I do want to hear them again too. All right, so let's check out. This is the guitar solos in Nameless Warrior from last night's reaction video. Yeah, I like that. I like that breakdown. That's my favorite part of the song. That little breakdown right there. Yeah. I mean, what can I say, man? It's just, I want them to come to America. I'm gonna reach out to Miyoko on Instagram, and I'm gonna see if I can get an interview with them. You know, I'm starting to get some guests on my my Metal Block show. Starting to get some pretty good guests on there. You know, I got some lined up. I got Lilith Bathory from Luna 13. Look them up on YouTube and stuff, and you'll see that band's really cool. Industrial metal. But so let's get to this. Awakening from Abyss. It's a good album. You know, I love the intro song. I can't really go too far into like a breakdown of every song just because I need to hear it a little bit more. But right off the bat, Warning Shot is a favorite song of mine. Shadowmaker is a favorite song. I love Edge of the World. I think that's the ballady one. And then it might be Inspired. One of those. I think it was Edge of the World. Edge of the World had to kind of like, it was ballady and then it was kind of heavy at the same time. There was one song that sounded almost like thrash in the beginning. It might be Burden of Time, but man, just such a phenomenal record. And this lineup had Miho on bass. So we had Haruna on drums, Miho on bass, Midori on guitars, and then Miyako, who used to, I guess, go by Miya, guitars and keyboards, and then Asami on vocals. Now, here's the thing about Asami's vocals. I think she's a great singer. Don't take this the wrong way. You know, And I think this, and I, here's my wishful thinking. I wish she can get a little bit more grit in her voice in certain areas. Like, I mean, I love when she does the high, and she's a very powerful singer. And again, I talk about Japanese singers, how a lot of them sing from the throat and the chest area. But some of the songs I can almost needs like a little bit more of a grittier vocal, like kind of a raspier, I guess something, or a little bit, just a little bit of grit in there. Kind of like, Lizzie Hale from Hellstorm. Or Hellstrom, is that how you say the band's name? Anyway, she's got a very powerful, clean voice and everything. But there's sometimes her and that style of vocal. Sometimes they get like a kind of a grit in there, which sounds really cool. Now, it could be a let me see, a genre of music thing. I wouldn't say a cultural thing. It could be just maybe a grit type voice won't work with this kind of Japanese metal music. So I don't know. It's just in my head. I hear like a little bit more powerful singing in that aspect. I mean, it's powerful, but a little bit more grittier. I don't know. Drop it in the comments if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, tell me to fuck off or shut the fuck up. You go ahead and tell me that too. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, man. It's just an opinion, though. It's just an opinion. We can all have opinions. We don't have to like everything that all of our heroes and rock heroes do. No, but I like everything she does, and like I said, it fits the music. Sometimes and there's a lot of times I wish Love Bites wouldn't go so much into the digga 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 of every song. I love it when they do break down and get a little bit more chunkier and slower in certain areas. I love that. I mean, they do it so good. I wish they'd do it just a little bit more, because sometimes you can put the whole album on, and if every song is digga 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 digga, you kind of like space out a little bit. Halloween kind of does that a little bit too, and some of their albums, except for the last couple albums, has been really good as far as their dynamics of tempos and stuff like that. Especially the last Halloween album, the one that's just self-titled. Damn. I know they're Halloween fans. So if you're Love Bites fans and you haven't heard Halloween yet, get out there and listen to Halloween. They go all the way back to the early 80s. I want to say 85, 86 when their first album came out, but they got really, really good somewhere in the the Keeper of the Seven Keys is a phenomenal record with Michael Kiske on vocals, and then he left the band. They kind of broke up a little bit, and they got the new guy, Andy, whatever his last name is, and they put out a few stinkers with him, but the rest of the albums after that have been really, really good. Especially the last 3 albums have just been phenomenal. So I suggest you get out there and check out some Halloween. Also, I mentioned Dead End is a favorite Japanese metal band to check out. I know I had a couple of you guys check them out and give me some feedback on it. And someone mentioned EZO. That's another great band from the early 80s. I think it only had like 2 U.S. albums. They used to be called Flatbacker in Japan, and they changed their name to EZO. And then Gene Simmons produced them, and that's when they went kind of more commercial, I guess you could say. But that singer is such a powerful singer. And he sang for Loudness for a little bit after Nihara left or whatever, and then Minoru Nihara, and then he came back after that. But yeah, I'd like to get some Loudness albums with that singer of EZO in it, so because he's one of my favorite singers. He's just real powerful. I'm not gonna try to do his voice, but just listen to the first album, the one that has the hands on it like this. The black. It's black. It's just EZO, self-titled. House of a Thousand Pleasures. Oh man, that song. Oh yeah, Flashback Heart Attack. Look up the video of Flashback Heart Attack. You'll like the way they look, and it's really cool sounding music. They were very different for especially that. I think they were ahead of their time when they came out. They came around 87. I had just graduated high school. I graduated high school in 86, so about a year after I graduated high school. So I grew up in that era. That was my era. I'm an old timer, but I'm still here. I'm not one of those old timers that there's nothing good out there anymore. New music sucks. Hell no, there's a lot of good shit. I'm always discovering new stuff, man. And the beauty of it is that there's no record label or radio stations telling you what you should listen to. You just go on YouTube, man. Just type up one band if you like that. If you like a band, and a lot of times you'll see suggestions. And a lot of times I go by just a band name or or just like the way maybe they have like some cover art or something like that. I say, oh, that looks interesting. Well, that song title looks interesting. Then I'll click on it, and if I like it, I usually end up buying it. I usually say, "Oh shit, they got a Bandcamp? Okay, they got CDs, they got vinyl." Yeah, so that's how I discovered these guys and a bunch of the newer Japanese metal bands like Hanabe, which is really good, Bandmade, which I'm going to go see. I've said this a million times. I'm going to go see Hanabe, or not Hanabe, but Bandmade next Friday. And I'm going to do a full report on the show. I'll have some live clips. I'm going to use my little iPhone 11, try to film as much as I can. I'll try to get as close as I can to the stage. It's not a very big place, so I should be able to get up pretty close. I went and saw Queensryche there a few months back, and I was able to get a pretty good spot. I think I got a couple clips on my channel. But yeah, all right, everyone. It's been a pleasure. That song kicked ass. The Hammer of Wrath, and it's on the, I guess it's originally from the first album. I'm looking forward to this DVD Blu-ray. And oh yeah, thanks for letting me know about Nameless Warrior. I guess it's on the EP or some kind of compilation album called In the Beginning that they released in 2021. So I'm gonna have to look for that and check that out as well. So, because I was wondering where that song came from. So yeah, all right. So check back here soon. I got my show, The Metal Block, coming up Sunday with Lilith Bathory from Luna 13, and also I'm going to do some more Japanese metal bands. I got my last episode of The Metal Block, which is going to be episode 10. That'll be in a few weeks. That's going to be an all Japanese metal special where we're going to showcase a lot of these bands, a lot of the newer bands, and I'm going to throw in some of the classics as well. And I got a friend, a special guest, who I'm going to be introducing to him some of these bands, and he's going to introduce me to some of the Japanese rock or metal bands that I've never heard of. So that should be a fun show. All right. So be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Because like I always say, if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. All right. So horns up and peace out. Where's that button at? Oh,